Exclusive, we are getting to know from our sources that restriction on export of sugar may soon be relaxed. Approval for export of 10 lakh tons of sugar is likely. Industry has been demanding export of surplus sugar and decision on this is likely to be announced anytime soon. Remember, sugar exports were capped at 11 million tons in sugar season 21-22. They were capped at 6 million tons in the year later, sugar season 22-23, and sugar exports were not allowed at all in the last sugar season. To discuss all this and more in greater detail, we now have a guest joining us on the show. We have Praful Vitlani, founder, chairman of All India Sugar Trade Association, now joining us. Mr. Vitlani, thank you so much for taking your time out and speaking with us here on ET Now. And as I just mentioned, sources are telling us that 10 lakh tons of sugar exports could probably be announced for the current sugar season. Help us understand as an association, what is the industry expecting? And if at all you are expecting this announcement to come in, how soon could this come?
First of all, thanks to ET Now for inviting us. This news are there from today morning everywhere, but the physicality and the real situation is different. We are having opening stock of 78 lakh metric ton, and my office, Jagjivan Kesavji and company, have taken a poll with all the research analysts maximum in world, and we are finding that sucrose is available is of 307 lakh ton, of which 40 lakh ton will go for ethanol, and sugar production will be only 267 lakh ton. See, in November, the projections were coming of sugar production around 290, 295. And after that, in December, January, the way the production season is going on, numbers are coming low, low and low. So that is a downtrend of projections for the sugar season, which goes from November till we can say April. And the thing is that we have sugar on base of yesterday's poll is 345 lakh ton. 60 lakh ton is required minimum closing stock on 30th September. So we are with 285 lakh ton, and we need minimum domestic our own India's consumption for 29 million ton, that is 290 lakh ton. Currently, as per the projection, we are running less 5 lakh ton. So what I personally feel is that government may consider MSP and ethanol price hike. But at this moment, I think that export permission may not be given by the DFPD because it will be a risky call. We, AISTA, we want export, but we request that you please decide after another 1 month, the trend which is going down, if the projections goes below 267, there will be havoc in Indian domestic market price. So our say is that yes, we want export. AISA did want export, but decision may be taken after 30 days or maybe even 15, 20 days after looking the trend going on. And this is not good for the domestic availability of the market. Afterwards, if such step is taken, government will left with three options. Number one, again ban the export permission given, or reduce the ethanol permission which is given of 4 million metric ton, or import the sugar. See, there is a history in Indian this thing. Respected Sushma Swaraj ji in Parliament has given the speech that in Kanda port, there is an import and export going out of sugar, both at a time. What is going on then? Where is the policy of the country? At that time, Mr. P. Chidambaram suddenly, closed the export, and lot of bargains were gone for the international arbitrations and domestic. So my members should not go in such problem. So I wish that you please, we are praying government DFPD that please take this after 15 days or 30 days of looking the real trend is going down. We need, always the government has said that our first priority is domestic consumption, and this should be maintained. Thanks.
You don't expect the government to come out with a relaxation as far as sugar exports are concerned anytime soon, and that they should wait for 15 to 30 days. But you did mention about sugar prices and ethanol prices and that they should be increased. Help us understand what is the industry asking for, and realistically speaking, how much could they increase by?
See, the problem is sugar prices. where Maharashtra ex-mill 3300, that has gone up by 7%, and currently it is running at 35 rupees within last 15-20 days under expectations of lower production. So immediately on the expectations of the lower production, price has already gone up by 2 rupees. But this is still the industry is losing. But we don't want any uncertainty in trade or anything. As far as ethanol is concerned, yes, the price should be minimum 71, and always there should be a policy that ethanol price always will be at highest with any other crop of corn or maize or ABCD, because the sugar industry, we have invested a lot money into the ethanol dream of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, and this is the engine which started in India of ethanol, and then others has joined. If you give higher price to another corn-based ethanol, it is injustice, because if you are what are you saving? Suppose you are importing corn and saving, there is no saving of the energy bills. We don't want to import, and we want to reach to the target of 20% of ethanol blending. That is for the purpose of currency saving international, and this sugar is doing very well. They are investing continuously. Today also people are putting the plant of ethanol. So highest priority to the sugar industry and the highest rate is need to be given, but the way what we are listening from the market is likely to be 2 rupees per liter increment, nothing more than that from current price.
Sugar and ethanol price increase expectations are concerned with Mr. Vithlani. Thank you so much for taking your time out and speaking with us here on sugar prices and whether sugar exports could actually be relaxed.